Imagine a land so cold that the air bites at your skin, where the icy winds howl and the ground is blanketed by the layers of the snow. This is Antarctica, the most extreme place on earth where survival is the ultimate challenge. But here, against all odds, lives one of the nature's most extraordinary creatures, the emperor penguin. In the heart of this frozen world, emperor penguin does something remarkable every year. It embarks on a long, treacherous march through the bitter cold of the winter, not just to survive, but to breed. Welcome to It's Tomorrow News, your window to the wonders of the world and beyond. Today we embark on the unforgettable journey. Join us as we follow the incredible story of these majestic beings and discover their secrets of survival in one of the harshest climates on earth. The emperor penguin, the largest of all penguin species, is an expert in surviving the harshest conditions. Though it has wings, it cannot fly, and while it is a bird, it moves through the water as gracefully as fish. Standing nearly 4 feet tall, with a glossy black and white coat, these penguins are built for the cold. Unlike their cousins in the other parts of the world, the emperor penguin has adapted to the bitter temperatures of the Antarctica's winters. But here's the thing, surviving isn't enough for these resilient birds. Every year they embark on an epic journey, a journey that defines their existence. As the winter sets in, the penguins begin preparing for the most important event of their lives, breeding. In the depths of the coldest months, they begin a journey to their breeding grounds, located hundreds of the miles from where they live. Now, you may think, how do these little creatures survive such an incredible trek? The answer lies in their unwavering instinct and extraordinary adaptations. Their bodies are built like an impenetrable fortress. Thick layers of the blubber, dense feathers, and special ability to huddle together for the warmth. Every year, thousands of the emperor penguin make this journey, forming tight-knit groups to help each other survive. Now imagine walking in the freezing temperatures through the snowstorms with the winds howling at the speeds over 100 miles per hour. For days, weeks, and sometimes even months, the penguin march toward their breeding ground. Every step is a battle against the cold. Every breath is a fight against the freezing air. But they march on. These penguins can march up to 50 miles a day, covering distance that most creatures would consider impossible. It's not just the sheer distance that challenges them, but the extreme conditions. The temperature can plummet to minus 60 degrees Fahrenheit, and the wind can freeze exposed skin in a minute. And yet, the penguins press on, bound by the unshakable instinct. Finally, after days of grueling travel, they arrive at the breeding grounds. The breeding grounds are a patch of land that has been carved out by the nature itself. Here the emperor penguins will face yet another challenge: courtship and mating. The emperor penguin's courtship is a beautiful spectacle. The males who have been fasting throughout the long journey begin a ritual of presenting to the females, and they do so by offering pebbles, a small stones they have collected during this march. These pebbles will form the foundation for their nest. But it's not just the gift of a pebble that impresses the female. It's the dedication and the survival skills that the males have shown throughout this difficult journey. To the female, these qualities are more precious than anything. Once the females lay their eggs, the real test begins. After the female lays her single egg, she passes it to the male, who will balance it on his feet and keep it warm under the special brood pouch. At this point, the female embarks on a remarkable journey again. She travels back to the open sea, sometimes covering vast distances of the icy waters. And here, she will feed on the rich cold waters of the Antarctic, replenishing her energy reserves. It's a time for her to rest, recover, and refuel, as the journey of caring for the egg and later the chick requires an enormous amount of energy. The female may be gone for weeks, sometimes up to 2 months, depending on the availability of the food and distance from the breeding colony. Meanwhile, the male carefully incubates the egg, enduring the freezing temperatures and extreme weather without eating. This phase can be grueling, as the males huddle together for warmth, waiting for the egg to hatch. Once the female returns, typically just before the egg hatches, she reunites with the male. She then regurgitates the food she has stored from her time at the sea to feed the newly hatched chick. This moment is crucial. The survival of the chick depends on the female's ability to nourish it. And now that the male has exhausted his energy reserves, together both parents will share the responsibility of the feeding and protecting their young ones. After months of cold and hardship, the penguins will soon return to the sea, where they will find food to replenish the energy they lost during their long trek. The chicks will stay behind, protected by their parents, until they are old enough to swim and survive on their own. And so, the cycle begins anew. The penguins will return to the sea, but they won't forget the incredible journey they brought them here. The cold, the hardships, the dangers, they are the part of very fabric of their existence. Each year, the emperor penguins remind us of the power of survival, the strength of community, and the resilience of the life in the harshest conditions. Their winter march is not just a physical journey, but a testament to the determination to thrive, to push through the impossible, and to create the life in one of the most unforgiving places on earth. Each year, emperor penguins remind us of the power of the survival, the strength of community, and resilience of life in the harshest of the conditions. Their winter march is not just a physical journey, but a testament to the determination to thrive, to push through the impossible, and to create life in one of the most unforgiving places on earth. And that's all for now. For more news updates, stay tuned on It's Tomorrow News.